So I spoke a little bit at the start of the day about the inspiration for this event, which was really to create a community around this industry, right? This emergent industry of people who want to build missing middle housing. There are things that we learn working through these projects that we pay people to learn, right? We ask questions of our consultants, of our lawyers, of our planners, and it didn't make sense to me that everybody would have to pay again to ask the same questions around the same set of problems. So to the extent that we can create a forum for knowledge sharing and for trading notes and establishing best practices, I think that's worth doing. Another problem that I faced when working on my project was not knowing who to call for these different things, right? We talked about energy consultants. I don't know any energy consultants, so I don't even know who to call. I guess I have friends now. I've met people here who I would ask for referrals to, but there's no yellow pages for this stuff, and I think there should be. So I put together this website called BuildStack, and the idea at a high level is for it to be like a yellow pages for real estate projects, but in a way where each of these companies, each of these vendors is organized by the project that they've contributed to. So if you see a really cool missing middle project down the block from you, you might check out its profile here to see like who was the architect, who was the builder, who was the lender, and that might inform the group of people that you reach out to yourself. So very briefly, just in case this is helpful for anybody, BuildStack, find and build your development team. It's a directory of designers, consultants, and trades for your next development project. If we could scroll down just a little bit, we'll pick an example. It's across the missing middle all the way up to high rise. If we could go actually scroll up a little bit, we'll click on that first one, 5359 Dundas Street West. So the way that the content is organized, again, it's as if Yellow Pages had your portfolio as a company, but also if projects had what we call the build stack of everybody who's contributed. So this project, for example, has CentreCore as a developer, Bellsfields as their planner, they're using Kunst Forestry Consulting as their arborist, and so on. And the ambition is that over time we develop a big enough data set that this does act as a directory and as a source of being able to find the consultants and the resources that you might need for your projects. And similarly, if you are a consultant, if you are a vendor that sells into these projects, it's worth, I think, letting the world know that your panel system was used on this building so that as people, again, try to reverse engineer, they know to call you. So I don't think I need to get, one thing we'll do actually, if we click on, let's say, Thorne Tomasetti, who's the acoustic noise and vibration consultant, or any one of these, it's a similar thing. This is like the profile of a project and shows every consultant, trade, designer that's contributed to its construction. And similarly, you click on one of these vendors and it shows you all the projects that they've contributed to. And you could kind of go in an endless loop of finding out who's worked on what. So again, the idea here is to facilitate more of this type of development. I think that everybody being able to meet in one place and connect is one part of that. I think something like this can be another part of that. And of course, the third and maybe biggest part of that is people at the city like David, like Greg, just legalizing this stuff so we could build more of it. So that's it for the BuildStack presentation. On to closing remarks. I think this was a great day. We're a little bit ahead of schedule, but maybe that's fine. Maybe we could spend the rest of the day just connecting with each other or picking up our kids, whatever you have to do. So I want to thank you all for joining us at the inaugural Missing Middle Summit. I think it was a successful enough proof of concept that we're going to do this every year. So I have your email addresses. I'm going to send everybody an email with the videos of all the speakers in case that's interesting to you, everybody's presentations so that you could have that as a resource. And then we're going to create a new page for you to sign up or at least get on a waiting list for next year's event. And with that said, thanks again for coming. If you want to hang out, we've got the space for another 2 hours. Feel free.